So we're nearly towards the end of November now, which just seems insane saying that out loud. And not gonna lie, I've been getting really excited about Christmas and just getting in the festive spirit. I think I'm more excited this year because for the last 3 years I've been away somewhere hot on holiday with my boyfriend's family for Christmas, which, don't get me wrong, has been absolutely stunning, but I feel like I haven't had like a real proper Christmas since then. But this year I'm going to be going home for Christmas and spending it with my family, and I'm just so excited. And I wanted to get out my Christmas wish list / gift guide video that hopefully might give you some inspo for things you might want for yourself or to give someone else. This is actually a bit of an imaginary wish list. Me and my boyfriend said we're not going to do presents this year. We said we would just go halves on this piece of furniture that we wanted for our main room. I'll actually insert a video so you can see what it looks like now. It is by no means finished, but it definitely looks a bit better with some soft seating down there and something to just fill up that space a little bit more. In an ideal world, we would have been able to afford a Togo, but they are expensive. And I'd seen some people on TikTok getting dupes from AliExpress, but then we found this one on Urban Outfitters. It doubles as a sofa bed, which is handy, and when you live with someone you split the cost of everything, so it was kind of half price. So yeah, that was kind of our Christmas present to each other this year. And then I think if I sent Santa Claus a list, he would laugh at me because I'm a little bit too old for that now, unfortunately. So really this wish list is for you guys, and if you want to get me anything from it, my DMs are always open. So I've separated my Christmas wish list into 3 different categories: beauty and wellness, home and fashion. Okay, the first thing on my list is the Way Chill Pill bath bombs. If you know me, you know that I am such a bath girl. Like, I just love to sit there and have a soak and like fully decompress after my day, and I'll be in there for like an hour. Like, I'll top it up with hot water when it starts to get cold, and I will doom scroll on TikTok. My boyfriend will hear me laughing and crying from the tub. That's just how I like to unwind. And I'm not really a bath bomb girl. I feel like I can't remember the last time that I had or used a bath bomb, but I just love the look of these Way Chill Pill bath bombs. They're also just quite chic and sleek to just have in your bathroom as like an accessory and some decor. What I also really want is one of those like wooden slats that you can put across your bath to put all the things on. Next is the 111 Skin Cryo Depuffing Eye Masks. I feel like I've been seeing these everywhere and they are supposed to be really, really good. I love to do a little eye mask before I get ready for like a special occasion, or even just like a Friday or Saturday night. They are £12 a set, so literally just one use, which when you think about it, that is crazy expensive, but I feel like that's almost what makes it such a good little gift. Like, I would love to just get one as a stocking filler, and I just think it's a nice little treat. 111 Skin also do these cryo sculpting globes, which I feel like would just feel so nice on your face. In the morning when I wake up, I always have such puffy eyes and I really want to get into ice rolling. I know there are cheaper alternatives out there. I could even just go and get an ice cube out of my freezer and just rub it on my face, but I feel like having the nice tools just makes it feel a little bit more ritualistic. Another thing on my list is a dry brush. I kind of just want this one from the Body Shop with a little handle. Dry brushing is supposed to have loads of benefits, like it's manual exfoliation, but it's also supposed to boost circulation and I think like lymphatic drainage. I've also put on here Pilates passes. For my birthday earlier this year, my boyfriend got me some credits for this really nice Reformer Pilates studio near me, and it was just such a lovely treat because Reformer Pilates is a very expensive habit to try and upkeep. My goal in life is to be one of those girls who can afford to go 3 times a week. The last thing in my beauty and wellness section is the Guerlain lipstick case in camel leather. You basically choose a shade of lipstick and a matching case to go together as a set, and the case has like a little compact mirror inside. My friend Mariana actually got this as a birthday present recently, and I watched her unbox it just in awe. To me, it is the epitome of like chic. Imagine just whipping that out of your handbag and just carrying that around with you like a leather lipstick case. That is so iconic. Okay, next section is things for the home. I know that it's a little bit trendy right now and probably a little bit cliche of me, but I love anything Yoshitomo Nara. There is this flip clock that Solly showed me actually a few months ago, and it's just so cool. It's been on our wish list for a little while and it will probably stay there for a little while because they are quite expensive. But I also found this cool flip desk clock by Twemco on the U Studio Shop website, and it comes in a few different colors and it's a little bit cool and retro-y looking, and I just think it's a fun little thing for your shelves or for your desk. And then also on my list is a Yoshitomo Nara coffee table book. Coffee table books in general are just such a lovely present. I feel like things like that are really what makes a house a home, and I'm quite tempted to buy myself this one if it goes into a Black Friday sale. Candles are another easy go-to present idea. Who doesn't love receiving a lovely smelling candle? My favorite candles are the Olive East candles, the Onsen and the Greenhouse. Onsen smells like peppermint, eucalyptus and mandarin, so it's really nice and fresh. And then Greenhouse is vine tomato, parsley seed and basil, and it just smells so good. The next thing is this Ring a Date perpetual calendar. It's £160, which sounds a lot for a calendar, but you can use it for the rest of your life. Like, it's not year specific. So if you think about it, you would be using it every day for the rest of your life. So the cost per use would be very cheap. I like it in this green color, but also the white color is good if you want more of a neutral vibe for your home. The next thing that I think is really nice to give and receive is either handmade or vintage and secondhand glassware and ceramics. I feel like that's something that Solly and I are really lacking in our home. Just some really nice, cute, cool cups, mugs, plates, even just trinket dishes, butter dishes. I really want the soft lipped plate set from Soft Edge Studio in Marshmallow. They kind of remind me a bit of the Gustav Westman tableware. You know, the one that Nara Smith uses for her late night snacks. Also a good idea if you want to try and keep costs down, you could make with like hand building pottery clay some little food or trinket dishes, ones that look a little bit like this. That is the kind of thing I would love to have in my home, especially for like little picky bits. When you have people over, just laying things out in that way just makes your home look really cool. I really want to curate the shelves in my kitchen into just more of like an aesthetic display, and I really want to have some more nice mugs. At the moment I just have 3 Le Creuset mugs that I got from TK Maxx, but there's this really cool homewares shop in Stoke Newington called Rouge, and they have such a lovely selection of mugs. I would love to just go there and pick out a few cups and mugs, and I would also love to just go to a pottery class and make some of my own, and I just really want to up my glassware and my ceramics in my home. So I just think that that is such a nice gift to receive and to give. Next on my list are some cool tea towels. I don't know if this is just me getting older, but I would love to receive some really nice tea towels. We just have some boring ones from Sainsbury's that I accidentally dyed a little bit pink when I put them in the wash with our towels. But hey, do some really cool tea towels, and I'm sure there's loads of other cool ones out there. Again, it's just those really small details and finishing touches that really are what contribute to making your house feel like a home. Would also love to receive some fancy or cool matches and like a cool pot or dish for them to go in. Okay, last category is fashion. I think when it comes to items in my wardrobe, I almost prefer to just buy them myself. Like, I'm so specific and particular about what it is that I like and want. Solly and I have actually sworn off buying each other fashion things for each other's birthdays or Christmases or gifts, because usually we end up outgrowing them and no longer wanting them and selling them on. Whereas when we get each other something for the home, it's something that we both will share and love and use for like hopefully the rest of time. But there are a few things on my wardrobe wish list right now which I'll just transfer over to my Christmas wish list. I saw a girl on TikTok styling the Vagabond Sky tall boots, and now I really want them. They're quite futuristic looking. They kind of remind me of vintage Prada boots. I try to avoid buying shoes secondhand because they just fall apart after the first couple of wears, and I think it's really worth investing into good quality footwear because you want them and need them to be really durable and just good quality. Vagabond, I would actually say, is one of the best shoe brands out there, especially for leather shoes. I've got 3 pairs of their shoes, 2 loafers and a pair of boots, and they've always been really comfortable, good quality and just proper sturdy, you know. I had a little scroll through the Paloma Wool website whilst I was making this list just to see if there's anything that I would want, and obviously everything on there is stunning. Like, I just love everything they make, but there was only really one thing that I thought that's something that I actually really would love to own, and that is the Zolot asymmetric top. I kind of hope they release it in a few different colors just because I feel like my wardrobe is just drowning in grey right now, and I love grey. Next on my list are the VF Selvage Jean in Stone by Simply Complicated, which is a Japanese denim brand. I was actually going through my pins on Pinterest and I saw this photo and I realised I was actually mutuals with the girl in the photo, so I asked her where her jeans were from. They're a little bit on the pricey side, so that's why I've not bought them, but I feel like they would look really good and high quality in real life. Next on my list are these tank tops from Flora Flora. They are an Amsterdam based women's wear label, and they've just really perfected everyday staples, and I've heard really good things about these tank tops. They're just supposed to be great. And I want the grey May camisole, and I want the white Esme and white Hannah tank top. But honestly, I want to buy loads of their stuff. So I have a bit of an obsession at the moment for perforated leather. It's just something that I think is very cool, and I want it in my wardrobe and in my life. Guimaguas do their Blanca bag in this grey, kind of looks like brown, and I think I'd prefer it if it was brown. This silhouette of this bag I think is a little bit trendy, and so if I was to buy something of this cost, embossed. I wouldn't want it to be super trend heavy, but I would like some perforated leather in my wardrobe, and this was a good example. I'm also really on the hunt for a brown wool coat, and I keep finding the perfect one, and it keeps being 5 times what I would like to pay for a brown wool coat and being out of stock in my size. So I've had no luck. And then lastly, I really just need to update my everyday socks, and I think Muji socks are great. All of my white socks have gone either grey or pink in the wash, and I just need to have a little refresh, so I'd love to receive this as a little stocking filler. Well, if you want to get me anything that I've mentioned in this video, be my guest, and then let me know in the comments what you're asking for Christmas, because I'm nosy and I want to know. And I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Love you, bye!